Hi Gemini. Sorry about that. I forgot I didn't have my headphones on. But it still was recording. It was recording anyway. So sorry about that. Now to get back where we were, I was telling you about this four, and I said there's a backstabber, there's some deceit, there's something going on either with you or someone around you or some people around you. It may be regarding some type of jealousy or envy or greed. Um, some greed in there too with that card, and I was thinking about that after I turned the video off. So this is gonna be part two of Gemini because I don't know how to put them both together. I haven't learned all that yet, so it'll be part one and part two because I didn't have my earphones on. But even though you still can't hear the video, how that happened, I don't know. Okay, now Gemini, for the next card that I'm getting for you for love is the Strength card. Okay, some of you Geminis out there have to be really, really strong in this situation that you're going in or going through with other people, family members, or possible lovers here. It looks to me like for some of you Geminis, I'm getting out of this is that you're trying to pull information from somebody that's not giving it up. Somebody's not telling something about something, and you're trying to pull that information out of their mouth. They won't speak. They're not speaking up, and that's causing you aggravation. To some of you Geminis out there, this is you and your temper. It's showing me that, you may have lost your temper with somebody regarding the issue. But, you may need to try to keep your strength during this time. You may have snapped on somebody. I know a lot of Geminis now, they're very nice, giving, caring people. It could be somebody that owes you some money and just didn't bring it up, and or they said they was going to give it to you at a certain time, never did. When it comes to a relationship, it could have been a man, somebody you was involved with, and they may not have came up with it. You're trying to get it out of them. You're trying to force it out of them, but they're saying, you need to keep the strength and just stay in do it in a diplomatic way and be nice about it. There is the court system that can come after somebody if they're digging in or stealing your money or taking something from you that you kindly gave out of your heart. You can go to the justice system to try to recover if this person's still around. But I'm getting for a lot of you Geminis done went off on somebody. You done went off somebody, you done lost your temper, that other person done came out of you, and it's a wrap. It could have even been a fight or something broke loose here. For some of you Geminis, I'm feeling that, like I said, you're trying to pull somebody's holding back some information, and you're trying to get it out of them. You're trying to force the information out of them, but they're not saying nothing. You're just trying too hard to get the information out of something that somebody don't want to give you. So just kind of leave it alone. If they're not going to give you that information, don't try to force it out of them. Don't go off on them or nothing. Don't, just kind of leave them alone. And let them, you know, let them come to you when they feel they want to come to you. And if they don't come to you, they just don't come to you. But don't get yourself all up in a heavel because of it. It's not nothing that you done, or it could have been something that you done. Like I said, vice versa. It could be go both ways. Depends on which Gemini we're talking about here. Now I'm looking at the High Priestess next, which is telling me that this is probably you, Gemini, because it's showing that maybe you are spiritually lifted, you're a spiritual person, or you need some kind of spiritual counseling behind this situation here, because like I said, this could be a card of fighting, fussing, trying to get information and nobody's getting information. You're trying to force it. um and it may have something to do with relationship. It could be two or three people going on. It could be a three-way relationship going on here, and you're trying to force this information out of this person and they're not giving it up, and it's causing you to go off. You know, I'm just going to tell it like it is, or it could be vice versa. It could be the other person doing this to you, or it could be some kind of family issue. But being we're talking about relationships, I'm thinking on for some of you Geminis out there, this is a relationship issue, and you're trying to force this information, or somebody's trying to force some information out of you about something, some information that and with this is telling me that, you know, they have Geminis have some kind of intuition. They have also psychic ability, and they're intuitive too. So this is telling me that you feel something going on. It's not that you don't know, you feel it because of your intuition power that you have, or you may have talked to someone, a counselor, a priest, a medium, or something that may have told you about this person, or the information that this person was holding from you, and you approached them about it and tried to force it out, trying to get them to confess about this other relationship or something else that's going on here in the relationship. And you got it from a medium, or you just using your own powers of intuition, because this person is a person of intuition, which can be you, Gemini. They have psychic ability, uh, uh, very strong psychic ability. They know when something's going on. They can they'll be able to read you. They'll be able to read you, and that's probably what's going on here. And they're trying to get that. They're telling you they know, but they're not giving you that information. You're trying to force it out of them through your intuition, through your psychic ability, through your through somebody else, another medium, somebody else that can see the situation, that has told you and given you this information from this person, or this could be you. Okay, so it's going to cause some type of breakup, or some type of uh, two people into it. You know, two people in just into it all the time. It's causing whatever the information you got from the medium, or whatever you're thinking, Gemini, because this could be you, whatever your intuition may be, it could be right, because you're trying to get information out of this person and they're not giving it to you. It has something to do with other people in some other involving another type of relationship. Or it could be, on the other hand, Gemini, the table could be turned and it could be you doing all this, okay? And somebody's trying to get information, you know, from you, or they may seek counseling or some kind of medium to get information that you can't, that you're not giving up. But there is two people involved here that just may not make it, you know, but through the knowledge that was received through someone else, or your own natural abilities, Gemini, that you just might cut it off from this person, or this person may cut it off from you because you're forcing the issue, that you don't really have facts. All it really is your intuition. That may be right, and then again, it may not be, because they're not saying anything, even though you're forcing it. You need to have the strength enough to just hold back until you can actually maybe see it for yourself, though, is what I'm getting. You might want to see it for yourself instead of trying to force it out of them, the information out of them, because it might cause them to want to leave, Gemini, or you may leave, or there may be some confusion, some fighting, some back and forth going on, things like that, some unsettled things may happen. Okay, Gemini. So now I'm going to go to my crazy card. That's what I call them because they look crazy, but I can look at them and get so much information from them. My guides led me to these cards, and they are the dream inspiration cards. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're weird looking. Okay, and they're spiritual cards also. So nothing that I get is I just call them weird because they just look strange. They look strange, but they really aren't. They tell a really, you can look into it with intuition and with guidance and see a lot out of them. So at first, I wasn't going to never use them, but then I, studied and looked and said, my angels can help me, can guide me through these. It's just I needed to let myself go. Sometimes I get into it and I have to let myself go so they can give me the information. Sometimes I can get caught up in it, like I'm trying to do it myself, and I can't. I need the guidance. I need my guides to do it for me. So that's what happened with this deck. But now that I let it go and let the angels look at it for me, even though they're different things, I'm able to see through them now. So let's see here. I'm going to draw one. See what they're going to tell us. Excuse me for the silence. I usually always pre-shuffle my cards, but I just have a feeling that, maybe for a little while I'll go ahead and be doing it live so you can see that I'm not setting anything up or, just, how people can think sometimes. So, but I always shuffle, as I usually tell you, pray over the cards, and then, I meditate before so I can speak to the guardian angels and ask them to deliver the messages to my audience that watches my videos. And hopefully it gets you to call in so you can get your see what the Most High God has in store for you. So I'm just going to pour this out and fan it out and just get one. And this one's telling me to get it. All right. Give me a minute. Okay. When I'm looking at this is the tree card. And now you see what I'm saying when they're weird looking. I hope you can see that. This is the tree card. Down at the bottom here of the tree where where the roots grow in, I'm looking at maybe somebody, you've gone a long way with. There's a deep investment in this person right here, under your tree. I'm looking at this as being your tree, and this is the person you're connected to. And there was a long relationship with this person for some of you Geminis out there. As you go up further, it gets twisted. Things start to twist and turn different directions, which trees do that, but not like this. This is true. This has got holes in it and everything as it's going up. So there is some infidelity or some deceit or something going on within this relationship that's causing it to. And it's, if you look at the top of it, it's falling. See that? That's the top of that, that's the root where it started out at. And that the guy is here, but as he goes up, it looked like it's coming like from his mind. He doesn't speak much. He's not a talker. He just don't express himself. To some of you Geminis, you got somebody around you that don't express themselves enough, and it keeps you, it aggravates you. Or this could be you sometimes not saying nothing, not expressing yourself, and it aggravating somebody that's around you. And as it just grows and grows, it's getting ready to fall. Just like I told you with this last, with the last the two, there's gonna, there's stuff going on that may cause a separation or a breakup or some kind of back and forth battling of something, and it may just tip this tree over, and it may fall from the direction that it's going, and this kind of it looks like, in the regular rider, right, like the Tower card, the end of that, the ending, so new beginnings to start. That's how I'm looking at this, just like the Tower. It's going to be an ending of something, but it's going to be a beginning of something else to a lot of you Geminis out there. Okay, now I'm going to read the Angel Ascendant cards and see what the angels say as in closing. See what advice they can give you from the Ascendant angels, okay? And they just like give you a couple of words, and it may be something that's already been said already, and they just going to be confirmation. It's just oracle cards here. Okay, so I'm going to fan them out because nothing did fall out, and then I'm just going to pick one that I'm feeling energy from. Right here. And what this is saying, retreat to nature. You see, the last card we just had was like the tree, and the tree was falling, okay? So after the breakup, a lot of you Geminis are going to go through divorce or breakup or something like that with somebody because of the communication. There's a communication gap. There's something going on, deceitful for some of you Gemini. Some of y'all might come out okay. You might have to go out into nature, be the little green man here, and pull yourself together. Because Gemini, you are two people in one. You can be nice and kind and gentle and giving and kind, but on the flip side of that other person that they say the twin, you can go off and act a fool. So that may be what encountered to some of you. Some of you, it could be the opposite. That person that you're with is in battle or duel with you, and they're being quiet, not saying much. But to some of y'all, it may just work out if you could just go out into nature and pull yourself back together again, and things may work out for you. But some of you, it's going to be a major breakup. It's going to be a ending or new beginnings. And this may have already taken place for some of you Geminis out there, and you're on your way to new beginnings. But they want you to get out in nature and enjoy it. Listen to the birds. Feel the air of the breeze of the air going by you. Hug a tree like I do a lot. I got a tree out there that I hug all the time. It makes me feel like I want to be that tree. I want to keep on standing for as long as I'm living and breathing. I'm going to stand. And that's what you can do when you get out in nature. Nature talks to you, okay, Gemini? Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is the oracle card, spiritual oracle card. It's going to give you an idea, just like the last one, but this is going to be the final saying of the reading for August, okay? Oh, flip right out on it. Thank you. All right. It's going to be about choosing your battles, retreating into nature to pull yourself together, which is mind, body, and spirit. You have to have your mind, body, and spirit together in order to operate in this world spiritually wise, so you can stay humble, meek, and together when controversy comes like this, like choosing your battles. There's three guys there, and you're right in the middle of them. Like either it's you or them in the middle. Like I told you in the beginning of the card, there's 3 or 4 people involved, and it's just going to be a showdown here. You know, everybody got to face everybody, or everybody faced everybody, and it, you know, or everything came out. You may have communicated this other person could have communicated this information that they found out, and you're gonna have to face it. It says you're gonna have to face your battles. Or it could be, for some of you Geminis, it could be the battle from within inside yourself. That other person that you need to take control of, that can go off at any time and really shock people. It can put people in a shock because you're always so nice and so giving and kind and caring. But sometimes you gotta defend yourself. Some of you Geminis out here, that's what this means for you. You may have to defend yourself. Don't let nobody run over top of you at all. Defend yourself. Choose your battles and win, because they're saying you can win. Or for whatever battle's going on in your head, win that battle, because it could be just an illusion. Those 3 people could be an illusion. For some of you Geminis, it's real. It's like you 3. If you're a woman, you may have a 3-way relationship. If you're a man, you could have like 2 or 3 people involved in this, and it's got to be something done about it. That's simple, plain as that. That's all I have for you, Gemini, for today. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you need to get more details, if it resonated with you, just go ahead and look below. In the I think I put it in the comment section this time, so people can see it when they have comments on my email, my website, phone number, all that information's down there below in comments, so you can get in touch with me if you need to get a personal reading. Okay, Gemini. I hope you have a great evening. I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate all the likes, like I said, the comments and things. Watch out in the middle of this month for some kind of giveaways. You know, I give away stuff sometimes. You know, giving away some readings and giving away I make jewelry. Sometimes I'll make some jewelry just for the contest itself. I don't just just go all out and make a bunch of jewelry for everybody. I just do it for that certain occasion, and ask some people that's to subscribe, and just talk about something in the topic of whatever I'll be shooting on the video. I'll have you, put comments down there, and that's going to enter you automatically into the contest. And towards that contest, the end of the contest, the date that I give, I will send out an email to each and every one that I read, and then I'm going to pick them out, and I'll inbox you YouTube to let you know who won what. I haven't come out with, I got to finish up my videos first for the month of August, and then I'll come out with the contest and what's going on and how you enter and what you need to do to win, a free reading with me, or whatever it is I'm going to be giving away. You know how it goes, same thing. But I'm going to be giving away some free readings. I'm going to be giving away some jewelry and some, maybe some other things I come up with. But I'll let you know that in another video. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your comments that you've been sending me. I love each and every one of you. And I know you're all going somewhere. If you need any kind of assistance, you think you're off track some kind of way, and you want to get back on track, you don't know how, just reach me below and we will get you back on track. That's for sure. So love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. And thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you next month. Take care now. Bye-bye.